Tinabuan Arts and Crafts is a social enterprise and it's based in Lagumlong, Misamis Oriental. And we support farmers, rebel returnees, indigenous peoples from other communities in Bukidnon, Hingoog, and most especially we support the housewives of Lagumlong. Tinabuan started when my mom decided na she would like to revive the abaca industry in Lagumlong. And then nagsugod po siya when her bakery, her grocery, and her pharmacy closed. So most of her workers, no, ang iyang tindera, ang iyang driver, yung panadero, hordonero, latador, so they all didn't have jobs. So yun siya nga, I would start revive the abaca industry in Lagumlong and hire the workers as her first weavers, bag makers, and seamstresses. So, nagsugod siya dito. Ang pagsugod yun sa Tinabuan, no, they made bags and placemats. Kasagara yun placemats. And then, mga corporate giveaways, nagsugod na. And then, Mama designed the first, no? And then, also with the help of DTI, there were designers that were engaged by DTI, like Chris Gomez, Ivan Macarambon, so, and others from Manila also, engaged the DTI to help out in the design and the product development sa Tinabuan. Ang materials we're proud to say that the materials that we use are all locally sourced. Tanan gid siya gikan within Region 10 or within Mindanao. No? So we use bamboo from Bukidnon, we use abaca from Misor and Bukidnon, and we use romblon from Hingoog, tikog from Lagumlong, and we have rattan from Caraga. So it's all locally sourced, and we would like to also to mention that we also practice fair labor practices, especially in dealing with our partner communities. We're celebrating na karon 20 years na mi. It all started in the year 2000, and then 21 years naman siguro mi this year. Yeah, 21 years, and then it's a very it's a journey nga challenging usahay, frustrating usahay, but it's always inspiring because we get to feel actually without to see the impact that we're having on the families and the children of our partner weavers and seamstresses and bag makers. I think one of our biggest achievements was when we won at Habi Kadayawan. We won with a Purong bag. It's a bag that's inspired by the headdress of the Manobos and Higaonons of Bukidnon, and it won in Davao. So it's a Mindanao-wide contest of designers, and then our bag won the grand prize in the professional category. And then it's very it's also very humbling, no, kay we get to realize nga mas daghan man gid kaayo ang mga bag makers, ang mga designers, mga jewelry makers in Mindanao, and then all it needs is just a push bitaw para mahibaw-an gid siya sa tibuok Pilipinas and the whole world nga hey guys, there are a lot of very good designers and products in Mindanao. I think the biggest challenge was when our factory, our showroom, our work area, and our house burned down in 2019. I think that was the greatest, almost everything was lost, no? good thing that there were no casualties, no, nobody was harmed. And then, but we were able, and then came the pandemic. Slowly in 2019, we were slowly recovering. We're slowly getting back on our feet. And then when 2020 came, the pandemic hit us, and then that's another big blow. But we were able to get back on our feet slowly and but surely. And it's all because ang foundation manggod sa Tinabuan is really the workers, the communities, our partners, and then they're always there man yun. Although katuwag abot sa pandemic, di ba, na nag-ingon na work at home na. But even in 2019, we were already working at home because there was no more work area. So the weavers and everybody was already working at home. So kuan siya, we just needed to be more proactive para makarecover. First, I get inspired by the people that I work with. And then, second is we get inspiration from everyday things, especially when it comes to bags. We get inspired by streetwear. What are people wearing? How are they using the bags? So we get inspiration from that. And then I get inspiration from everyday things also, from a window or from a plant or the skies, and then I translate that into something that is wearable like a bag. So kung ano siya kanang it's so many things siya nga ang inspiration. And then but the most the most important thing that inspires us are the people who we work with, family, weavers, the communities. So those are the most important factors or important elements in Tinabuan, in the Tinabuan design. Our first exhibit was sa regional trade fair, That's in partnership with DTI, the Department of Trade and Industry. That sa Kahimunan sa Amihan, Mindanao. That's a regular annual fair of all the MSMEs in Region 10, food and non-food, And then we've been joining that for many years now. And then after that, we were able to join Manila Fame. That was our first international trade fair. And then we get to meet also the big-time buyers, and also we get to meet different companies from all over the country. And we also were able to meet some international companies also. There was a time when we joined, there were exhibitors from Thailand, so we get to talk to them, ingonana. So I think it's a very good learning experience ang trade fairs not only will you get sales, you get orders, but you also get to learn kung what's out there. What's the trend outside of the Philippines, or what's the trend worldwide, So it helps. Tinabuan is really kanang we work with communities, and we work with artists. And then just like our bags, we partnered with Miling Abugaa for our balloon series. So these are hand-painted bags, and then the bags and baskets are made by a couple in Bukidnon, and then it's hand-painted by Miling Abugaa, and it's the straps and other trims, mga leather trims, are attached by artisans of Cagayan de Oro. So, and then we also have another collection, the Pagpanga collection. It's a partnership also with a millennial who is into crafts, Andy Ludenia. And then we work with her, and then we work with her crocheted animals, and it's our contribution to the kaning sa awareness of our endangered species. So really ang Tinabuan is we partner with other communities and artists, and especially po DTI and DOST has always been our partners. As of now, we're online because we don't have a physical shop, and then we would like to tell people about our advocacy, about buying local, about supporting local businesses and local artists, local artisans, because not only are you buying local, not only are you buying a bag, but you are also helping us build better communities, one family at a time. Our Facebook page is Tinabuan Arts and Crafts, and then we're also on Instagram, Tinabuan Arts and Crafts. Please visit us there, follow us and like us, so that you would be able to appreciate more about who we are as a company and what we represent as a family of weavers. Daghang salamat.